do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. It's Void Scourge. Last we left off, to do a brief, kind of broad recap, the party is after two things. Both are old parts of the ship known as the Void Scourge that belonged to Nova and Nerium back in the day, before the ship was scuttled. They have since been traveling the astral realm searching for pieces of this ship. They have found two. One in this city called, on the island city of Vishtik, where a failed god has lost his sentience but remains within the astral current that he has built the city around. And the other piece of the Void Scourge is in the non-alloyed fleet that is currently assaulting the city. The party, after getting some more information, delved down into this island and found pipes everywhere. And they had to clamber and climb and really shoehorn their way through a lot of really tricky maneuvers before finding a tiny little shrimp dragonfly man named Surf. Azalea, as the party was descending, discovered a powerful nightmare that was happening amongst these shrimp dragonfly-like individuals. And then discovered that Surf believes the nightmares to be prophetic. Now, this is a group of people who are brand spanking new. Like, they don't have language, they don't have a concept of time, they haven't even figured out fire yet, if you get my meaning. They figured out blowgun with based on pipes, rip, and they eat rust. Surf has just been introduced to a goodberry, which has changed his life. He currently thinks that that's what they themselves taste like and will definitely not hurt us in the future. What else? There were also these featherless crow-like almost serpentine beings, these monsters that the party discovered that likely preys upon these craw people. I was gonna say crawdads. These shrimp-like dragonfly folk. And now the party is discussing how they will introduce themselves to this tiny little underground society. I'm SirFeffers, thank you for being here. I am the primary dungeon master of the Long Shot Table. If you would like to get caught up on our 3 weekly streamed campaigns, you can head over to the YouTube, Jake and Feffers. We have fully edited episodes over there, as well as some exclusive content. And the YouTubes, the Discords, you can head over there to join our community. We're as chaotic as we are wholesome. Let me throw it over to our guest, Denkles.
What it is, what it do. I'm Dinkles, Matt. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's not how I talk. I do fun internet stuff where I make songs and silly videos with my friends. You can find me at UnbeatableCast on YouTube. We're currently playing in a Pokemon TTRPG system that we're building as we play it. And if you want to get in on that, definitely do. We have a cool little Patreon where you can get insider information on like how we're building it and decisions we make whilst we play the game. Very cool, very fun. Otherwise, you can just find me on the internet at Denkles. You just look for my face. It's easy to find and it's not hard. I'm gonna pass it to Lexi. That's not a pass, I realized.
You gotta, and then
it's like more like a
gently hand it
That was
off.
more of like a shot. Yeah.
Hello, I'm SmolBirdLex. You can find me at SmolBirdLex and SmolBird Art. I do art. I stream now. Check me doing art stuff and things. I do here on Saturdays. It's great. I am on Phoenix Waki on Wednesdays as a sus wizard. I do all kinds of weird stuff. You'll like one of them at least.
What if I may? What about him is sus? What's the sus? What kind of sus are we talking?
Everything about her was sus from the beginning. You do any kind of perception check and you're like, this is a devil. And it's like, but she's a human. And it's just like...
Okay.
Also, her skin looks like smoky. Like, it looks like it's moving like smoke.
That's cool.
And she's got full black eyes, so it's just everything about her just like, you're a good guy?
Danger.
Are you sure? And then come to find out, she got pulled out of the abyss, and that's why she's fucking sus as fuck.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it to Azalea.
Hello, I'm Fish Finley. You can find me in all the places at Fish Finley. Check out my Instagram right now. I'm doing Inktober. I've been keeping up with it. Pretty proud of myself for that because Inktober is hard. Also, check out my YouTube and TikTok. Musicy things will be happening soon, hopefully. We will see. I'm playing Azalea in this campaign. Wonderful nightmare lady. Excited to cause terror on anybody that moves. Found as Feff's wonderful recap explained. There's the guy who's dreaming right now. And we're excited about that one. Gonna throw it to Offbeat.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under those exact same names, that being Offbeat Outlaw, as well as Twitch under the same name. In case you haven't known, I have brand consolidation and has had it ever since I started the channel because boy howdy did I get those names quick. I make YouTube videos. I've made a bunch of D&D power builds. I made all of them. I don't know what else I can do with them. If you go through my builds and don't find one that you want to play, that's on you. That's your fault. Pass back to Feff.
Okay, so above you, thousands and thousands of these pipes, all flowing with seemingly the astral current. It took 2 days to delve all the way down here. And as you guys are kind of discussing how you'll go about introducing yourself to these dragonfly-esque, shrimp-esque folk, Astrix, who has actually been with you guys from the jump, steps forward and goes, "I will watch over your bodies."
We're not going unconscious. Don't need to worry about it, Astrix, but I appreciate it.
Weird way to say that, I think, too.
How she is.
She kind of goes over to Dankles and just kind of, sorry, Squim, and just kind of...
Stay back.
Thin smile.
Don't worry, Squim. She is the best in the business.
And I say, okay, from behind your leg.
I think
Sure.
in seeing that before kind of morphing into a smaller animal shape, Azalea's gonna like nod approvingly at Astrix and chuckle as she's like shrinks down into snake form. She finds this very amusing. She's very, very amused by Astrix's general demeanor when it's not aimed at her.
Sure. Sure.
Well, I suppose we can go and send in some familiars. Does that sound reasonable? Yes?
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, Chester.
Chester
Oh,
is
way
somewhere
up
in the city, over
just
the hole you
way
guys
above.
dug, just growling at people as they walk by like, oh, Jesus. A couple, like 2 guards who are not making enough are just kind of standing there from a distance, kind of looking at each other like, what do you think the fuck is going on there? I don't know. Why don't you talk to her? I don't want to fucking talk to her. You talk to her. Why are you taking all stuff for? I don't know, man.
The only person who's gotten close was that child who was hugging Millie.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Let's say now she's sitting at the hole with her legs kind of dangling over, and she's got this like chalk and slate, and she's just kind of drawing, and Chester's head is just watching, just on top of the kid's head, just kind of watching.
Love.
Melly kind of shrinks into a very tubular shape and snakes after Surf, and then Azalea kind of follows suit, shrinking into a very similar shape, but with very different texture.
How big is the hole, roughly? The tube?
A
that we have to go
tiny
into?
sized creature can fit in the hole.
A tiny sized creature. Okay. So not a small creature.
Nope. Not even Squishy Squim could squeeze
Oh, then maybe
their
a
way
snake's
through.
not small enough.
A
I
snake.
just don't
could be
feel like doing it.
Okay. I'm going to summon my familiar. Me and my simulacrum will summon our familiars as ravens.
Okay.
each with opposite-sided eyes.
Ooh.
So one of them, and then they're gonna waddle in after.
And then he waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
Flutter, flutter. Okay, what else we got? We've got Azalea and Melly. We've got 2 Novas.
No, Miriam can't do shit.
Miriam can't do shit. You gotta stay behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Squim.
I will stay to guard my first mate's corpses, bodies.
Okay. Okay.
They're living corpses.
All right. 2 snakes and 2 crows. Is that correct, Azalea? All right. Follow the shrimp folk down these tunnels. Start skittering left and skittering right, and you start finding makeshift front doors to houses with little like peepholes gouged out of the rock. As you guys traverse by, every now and then you'll see a dragonfly like eye just like peering at you guys, and you keep moving through. The donut impression you were getting, Fish, Azalea, you realize now is just because everyone was asleep, but closer and closer as you get to the center, there's more activity. You can see you can see some of these individuals eating like rust piles that they've gathered from the pipes outside. You discover a kind of med bay where there's a bunch of more sickly of these shrimp flies. And what can only be some kind of sorcerer of some kind, maybe a druid, doing their best to like heal these people. Now remember, these people don't even have language, and so what you're seeing is bad practice because they don't know any better.
How many sick shrimp are there?
Let's say there's about 5.
Can I give them the rest of the good berries that I've got?
You wanna slither into this area?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
slither
guess.
into this
I
area,
don't know.
and with
Just deposit a little pile
Surf.
of the remaining good berries I've got.
yeah, they all kind of look at you, and they look like they're about to try to run. When you hear the almighty Surf begins speaking. And they all begin relaxing. Yeah. They're all in awe too, as they don't really understand what he's saying. But clearly, there is a newly big smart shrimp boy.
He's been touched with eldritch knowledge.
And he brought the eldritch gods with him.
The quote-unquote medical individual, she kind of picks up the berry. And starts feeding it to the sick.
There's 9 of them, so I can have at it.
Okay.
We're still telepathically bonded, right, Azalea?
I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna just contact you and be like, be careful. We don't really want these people to. We could really fuck with these people. We should be very careful with the gifts we give them.
I'm well aware of how impactful my decisions are right now.
Okay, we don't want them to just leave this cave and then begin praying to you all day, and then for us to be in a different fucking sector of existence. Then you'll never show up, and then you'll still have a whole cursed group of people who are just hell-bent on finding you in like 10 million years.
Sounds like he's speaking from experience, but that's just me.
That seems very specific.
Yes, it is. It's a very specific experience that you should avoid. Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay. Eventually you find
anything.
Eventually, you open up into this, what looks like a makeshift metal room. It's shaped like a stack of pancakes, you know, with all of these scavenged metal piping platings all over the walls and ceiling and floor. And you can see little drawings have been carved into it. There's one individual curled up as the shrimpy do in a little ball in the center, and there are many other mystic shrimp-like individuals singing, or rather they were singing, and now they're kind of cut off. It's still a little bit on guard until Surf comes back. And at the appearance of Surf, they all relax a little bit, but they're wary of these newcomers.
Surf! Who are these people?
Points at the one in the middle. That's Interf the Elder.
And he is the one who is currently experiencing the nightmare.
The prophetic nightmares, yes. And he wakes, and he writes on, and he draws on the walls, and they come to pass.
Now that I have him in front of me, could I perhaps make an Arcana check on him? And then Fish, please. I'm sorry, I keep it.
No, you're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. I'm having a great time. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check on him?
You may.
Okay. The Raven just walks over.
Are you actually pecking him? Because he'll wake up.
No. He's just
Okay.
pecking around him. It's a 35.
35. Okay. No wizard has ever been able to tap into this kind of magic, because their kind of magic is structured and has things like language to help them cohesively move their thoughts through the city that is the arcane world. But there is no city for this dude. There is just the primordial emotional mind that is not beholden to such structures like schools of thought. There is only emotion, there is music, there is the original goop that is the mind before it becomes so structured. And it's in that is allowing it to kind of bend some rules that up until this point you didn't know could be bent, because you have reasons why they can't. He doesn't have those reasons. He's walking through walls in your head, basically. If the analogy of the city of the arcane knowledge and understanding and structure were to be a city that you know intimately, you know every street, you know every alleyway, homie is walking through walls.
Much more unique than the other guy.
Could I perhaps use this ability, this knowledge?
It is completely alien to you. You would have to strip yourself of a lot of yourself to even potentially grasp onto what this elder has cultivated.
My Siri just opened. Shut up.
So this Interf, he's asleep. Is he on like some sort of platform or anything? Is he like accessible like physically to us?
He's physically accessible.
Currently?
It's just kind of a cylindrical
Okay.
room. He's just in the center of it on some metal.
Is there anyone else in this room besides him and Surf?
Yes, there's like
us?
9 mystics.
Okay. Are they also shrimp people?
Yes.
Okay. When does Interf awake at regular intervals, or when can we next expect him to awake?
Surf looks at you. What they usually do is put him back to sleep when he wakes up. by any means necessary. Once it's done drawing.
So this entire entity's existence is living an endless nightmare, awaken, and then being put back to sleep
Oh yeah.
to have more nightmares.
Mhm.
And he only dreams nightmares. He doesn't dream anything pleasant. He just has terrible, awful existence the whole time.
Wonderful
Whatever.
nightmares.
Has he woken up recently?
Yes, yes. To warn us of the big end.
Could you explain to me this big end?
He goes up to one of the walls. You can feel his mind trying to piece this together, and then he goes, do you have more of those cables or rope that you use for your tents?
I could send the other raven here to go collect some. They'll be pretty large in comparison to you. Is that fine?
It's too big.
Wait 1 second. I can go get some hempen rope. We can disentangle it into smaller threads, and then you can use that.
Okay. You start doing that. Azalea, you notice that some of the mystics are kind of taking notice of you, kind of in curiosity.
I'm still in snake form, just slithering around behind
Melly.
Oh my
Surf.
god, my food is
Okay.
here. I need to grab this.
You're good.
I'm very sorry.
You're fine.
I'm gonna I think as Surf is kind of like looking through all the pictures and doing the heavy think, I'm gonna be following him, and then I'm also gonna take like a small detour on my path of following him to just like face to face with one of the mystics,
Okay.
just to observe their reaction.
It gives you a poke. Not hard, just boop,
On like my nose.
somewhere less sensitive, but yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna oh no. I'm gonna mess up this little mystic so bad. As soon as he touches me, I'm gonna turn it into a cat. just like it. He pushes my head back, and the head kind of like shrinks into the rest of the body, and then the four legs spout out. And now I am cat.
All the other mystics flee to like corners of the room. And but this one directly in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Hands. Little grippy hands. little claw grippies. Just touching you.
Gonna just and then continue following, sir.
Okay.
Gonna update Offbeat when he gets.
It's gonna start following you.
I think I'm trying to follow her.
Oh god.
I got booped in the face by one of the mystics and then turned into a cat, and now the other mystics are scared. This one likes me. I'm having a great time.
The rope is disassembled into thread. And after a little while, some of the mystics figure out what Surf is trying to do and help him. He starts trying to create a 3D render in the middle of the room based on the shapes around the center of the room. So he's taking all of these two-dimensional pictures and taking bits of them from each one to try to essentially weave together this shape in the center, but it's a ball. And he looks at you like,
A ball? Just a ball?
yeah, it looks like a big old ball of yarn in the center.
It's a ball.
But
Can I,
Do I have
based
a
on the
spell
fact
that
that
can
it's a
help me?
ball, could I like, my brain's going meteorites, or like, could I draw a conclusion as to what this ball is based on what I'm looking at?
you can draw whatever conclusion you so desire, my friend.
I'm asking to make a check,
Hmm.
please. Could I make like a history or a 2 and 2 together, an arcana
Can I
check?
also attempt to help this check
A
by just
raw
being on like what
intelligence
else
check.
do I
Yeah,
know?
I think this calls for a raw intelligence check.
Okay, can I get
Would
a help?
would I be able to help?
Yeah, either you can both roll it, or
Okay.
one of you can roll at advantage.
I have a +6 to intelligence.
We have 6 more additional lessons than I do, so
Oh, no.
I'll roll with advantage. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, so 26.
No, or dirty 20. So
Dirty
it's a 20
20,
total.
sorry, yeah, okay. Okay. Impending doom. Big end. Earlier it touched the stone when it said what was coming. It's an asteroid. It is the end of this people, as far as they believe. And it's soon. Because they've never been to the surface, they've barely made it into those piping areas. You do see the ceiling drip every now and then, with condensation of the astral current.
soul steam.
Yeah. Also a city in Skyrim. There is a prophesied asteroid coming, and it will end everything. And they don't even know what an asteroid is.
I cast minor illusion and render an asteroid like this.
It's here sooner than we thought. Oh no!
They all start singing and doing a little dance.
Based on what I know of like the stars in general being, the sun of space, is an asteroid actually coming?
You are in this area you've never been before, where there's all these blue and purple, pink and purple and orange clouds everywhere and stuff like that. This is unfamiliar territory for you.
Can I cast commune with nature to try to answer that question?
Not down here. You can commune with the nature that's down here, which is mostly rot and stone.
I mean, I could ritual cast it so I wouldn't lose a spell slot and still get info of if there are any other powerful creatures that are influencing things here, which I think would be smart info given
Okay.
Yeah.
this guy. So, in cat form, I'm going to look dead at Surf and just go, I'm going to need a moment. And I'm gonna kind
I
of
know what that is now.
I'm gonna walk past him and start like leaving, like setting up the ritual, which basically looks like leaving kind of this trail of magical smoke in my wake as I walk in
As
like
a
a big
cat.
circle to try to set up like this zone, which as a cat. And Melly is gonna stand in front of Surf and just like squint at him. She's still in snake form, so she's a honey snake
Yep.
squinting at him while I'm a cat walking in circles. And then I'm just gonna kind of like do the cute kitten thing where they ball in on themselves. Melly's gonna take after what I did and turn into a cat as soon as he poops her.
Does
But
she taste like honey? Did he just taste honey?
I don't know. She's made of honey, canonically.
She's
I
made
don't
of
know.
honey, yeah. Turns out doesn't like the taste of honey. Doesn't like the
and then
goopiness
I'm gonna,
of
like-
it. Been living on rust.
I'm gonna ball up into like a little. I will look like a sleeping cat in the center of this circle of weird, magical, steamy stuff, and try to kind of connect with the nature and see if.
Okay.
I guess the specific question I'm asking is if there's any other powerful celestials or any sort of powerful like creature or being that's influencing this civilization and their
As you
development
are
and this
casting.
guy that's dreaming.
As you are casting, the mystics seem to catch on. Ooh, I got inspo. Seem to catch on to what you're doing, and they start singing differently. And I need you to roll a D100 as they augment your spell with
don't
ancient,
like
misunderstood primordial magic. When vocation for a spell need not language, but instead
31.
31. Okay. Firstly, you have the bless effect on you.
Okay.
Pretty nice.
Do I add to that? Because that's a D100 roll.
No, that's the outcome of the D100 roll.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Your spell pops off. And you are able to ascertain that there is no greater entity within this society or near this society aside from Axie, who's upstairs somewhere. Pulling the strings. This is a dead rock that has no atmosphere, that has no naturally occurring life, which tells you that these little shrimpy boys came to be likely from the astral current itself in some way, shape, or form, which is unprecedented.
These, and then I'm gonna get up and then telepathically to the rest of the squad, just be like, these creatures seem to have manifested directly from the astral current.
Which is, again, outlandish to everyone who hears that.
Well, that's a little peculiar, isn't it?
Just a little bit, yeah.
They shouldn't be doing that. If they're manifested from the astral current, does that mean that they are each a soul that didn't make it to the next plane?
Potentially.
But how did they acquire flesh?
I don't know. Okay. Let's do another DM question spell, and we're going to cast Legend Lore.
Okay.
And I'm going to describe the Great End, the asteroid that will strike the Earth. What does this entail? That being the Legend Lore I am specifically requesting, and how this works is after Fish does her. After Azalea does the cat thing, the ravens will commune with each other, and this black aura of starlight will begin to emanate from them in the area.
Oh, they don't
as
like that.
Contact.
They scared.
That's their problem.
That's well.
If they start pulling anything, I'm just gonna like snap my head towards them and just be like,
If they don't pull anything, I will cast Meteor Swarm. I will show them the great end.
This prophecy's about to come real accurate, real quick.
Like, damn, that's crazy. You guys prophesied me killing your asses.
Okay, so legend lore on the asteroid.
On the asteroid and the lore of the great end. What is it exactly? What does it entail?
Okay. So you're not getting a shrimp folk answer. You're getting a answer that is more big picture and
Yeah, more literal big picture,
Okay.
or potentially not literal. It could be couched in figurative language, for example.
I'm gonna couch all over this.
All right.
But I'm actually gonna give some straight answers. Is it a vision or is it just knowledge?
Let me read you. Let's read legend lore, just so that we're just so we know.
Okay.
The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the
Okay.
significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. The information you learn is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language. For example, if you have a mysterious magic axe on hand, the spell might yield this information. Woe to the evildoer whose hand touches the axe, for even the half slices the hand of evil ones. Only a true child of stone, lover, and blah 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 may wield the power of the axe. Blah blah blah. So it like gives you like a poem that you could recite. Not that I hope I don't get that exact lore.
Yeah. Long ago.
even the hand that slices the axe.
Okay. A great malice fled long ago to rocket throughout the astral realm. For a day it would be needed. This is not that day. What has happened instead is a group of mind flayers finding themselves not able to assault the city as cleanly as they would have preferred, noticing an asteroid and thinking, what if we could change the trajectory of this asteroid and have it impact with the city island of Vishtek? And that's precisely what they're in the process of doing.
Alright, figured it out. Azalea, so here's the problem. An asteroid is going to actually strike Ishtik. That's actually going to happen. Their nightmares are real. They actually are prophetic. I do not know how this happened. We're just going to accept it as is. But how it's going to happen is the mind flayers are the ones who are going to do it.
Interesting.
Yeah. You hear that, Surf?
Ah,
You know what a mind flayer is?
nah.
Okay, so let me explain this to you, and then you can communicate it to your mystics, alright?
How?
Squim is still connected to this loop, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Remember our octopus friend outside? With the tentacles? So imagine things that are bigger and scarier than him.
Oh.
Those things...
Like you.
Yes, but instead of fur, they have the tentacles still. They have the little appendage, the weird... Yes, they are the ones who are going to cause the big end.
Yeah.
They are...
Okay.
Your world is tiny, okay? Here's how you're going to tell your mystic friends, and here's how you're going to explain it to yourself. In the realm above, there is a big war happening.
War?
Fight, combat, conflict. You know how sometimes those weird birds will try and kill and eat you? Imagine killing but without the eating. Yes, it's a very peculiar thing, but the entities above do it, and are currently engaged in it.
Why kill if not for food?
There are other things, like land, property, ownership.
Hey,
It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing that people do.
I think it may be worth talking to Interf.
It might be. But Interf, we're going to have to do this whole rigmarole of, hello, this is speech. We are giving you a vision. We're going to have to do this all again. This is going to be a whole
I
thing.
already traumatized him earlier. Honestly, his brain can handle enough.
Okay. All right, Surf. We're going to need to talk to your friend Interf now. Okay? Don't you worry about a thing.
And tell all of them not to forcibly put him to sleep again immediately.
Yeah. Do not interrupt us.
I'm
We
gonna.
are
I'm,
gods.
They don't have language like I
We
now
do your
have.
best.
Okay.
I'm gonna in-cat form hop up on the platform and like be physically near, so in case Interf decides to yeet, I can pin him to the floor.
Okay.
Nova is also communicating all of this to Squim and Nerium outside.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah.
Squim and Nerium for a second here. Squim,
Yeah.
Nerium,
Yeah.
and Ace. The three of y'all are kind of up there. It's been about half an
and
hour.
both Novas.
And both Novas, yes, both Novas, who are eyes rolled back. A little bit of time passes. A little bit more time passes.
I'm just bigger. I don't know how much to explain that. I'm just bigger. I can't fit.
You can try harder.
All right, I got it. Little information. So it turns out these little things, their nightmares actually are prophetic. I've confirmed this, and they have confirmed that an asteroid is going to strike Ishtik. This is going to be done by the Mind Flayers because they're making absolutely no ground on their invasion.
So it's
The
your
Mind
fault.
Flayers. Do you know anything about this, Squim?
Yes.
Really?
Are you lying to me, Squim?
No.
Why are you here then if you knew the asteroid was going to strike Ishtik?
I thought I'd be faster at collecting my pieces of my ship.
Well,
I have a potential theory, and
back
we
to
will
Raven
unfortunately
below.
and we will unfortunately need Squim for it. Is it possible that the we know about the Elder Brain, right? Like that it exists vaguely.
We know that it exists, but we also know that something's wrong with it vaguely. 'cause
Is
it's
it
not
is it
communicating
possible
with
that
the
that whatever's happening with that could be causing the manifestation of things here?
I think most likely the Mind Flayers are trying to revive their. Here's my theory. I think that the Elder Brain is dead or very close to it, and I think they're going to try and revive their Mind Flayer Elder Brain with the pieces of the ship. There's no reason why they would do this otherwise, as far as I'm concerned. And I think part of the reason why they're struggling is that they don't have the Elder Brain to strategize. They're not working as a hive mind anymore. They're working as a council, which effectively makes them a weakly organized militia force, as we can see by Squim.
Yeah, could it be possible that
Nothing.
that Interf may have joined the network, as it says?
Fish, you've been inside Interf's mind. That's actually
Mhm.
probably not the case.
Oh, never mind. I don't think that.
Sorry, being helpful.
You're good. I would like to undo that suggestion. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to. I'm okay. Let me use the. I'm gonna use the Raven to do a thing real quick. Non-invasive. This shouldn't wake him. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on Inturf and
Okay.
Encode Thoughts at the same time to retrieve a thought strand from him so I can see what he's currently seeing.
Does he have to make a saving throw?
Yes, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Then
if
that
he'd
will
like to.
likely wake him up. Which you can do.
Wait, let me just quickly check Detect
Lexi, I
Thoughts. 'cause
approve.
I do think that there's something about Detect Thoughts very specifically that's like if they fail, they don't know.
I'm thinking of
something?
encode thoughts.
Encode Thoughts is no save. Detect Thoughts is as a save.
Okay.
Yeah. Wisdom save for Detect Thoughts, though.
Okay. Bop. 5.
All right.
In you go.
All right. What do I see?
So you're not a dream walker like Azalea is, and so you don't get Azalea's perspective, where Azalea was on the outside looking in, and everything that Inturf was able to see was the dream, and everything outside of his periphery could be anything and therefore looked like everything in a very chaotic sense, an abstract sense. You don't get any of that. You just get the dream. And you perceive the grinding, constant death of when the asteroid would hit and kill everyone that lives underground.
Do I sense any other presences in here at all?
Other
Influences.
members dying of his people,
Okay.
but those are just fabrications of the dream.
So he isn't possessed. He isn't taken over. This is straight up just their magic.
Yeah, this is ancient primordial magic that comes from that can be accessed by not having things like a society or not a society, but like a language or all of the structural things that come after having language, you know. Like the word please and thank you, you know, things like fair, you know, equivalent exchange out the window.
I remove my head from this thing's mind.
Okay. It was
Gross.
disturbing, to say the least.
Gross. Least interesting clam bake I've ever seen.
It's the mashed potatoes of a clam bake.
Okay. We need
The mashing.
the mashing.
So I've currently got a list of all of the tiny beasts that I could potentially morph into.
Nice.
Apparently, a velociraptor is tiny.
Okay.
I'm here for it. I saw Jurassic World Dominion.
Sure.
They
Okay.
exist.
I don't really know what to make of this. I think do we just leave these people be? Do they just get to live their lives? Is that the plan here?
Azalea, one of the mystic that's been following you around, starting to do a little dance around you, a little singing, and the other mystics are looking, and they're very confused, and he's getting more and more fervent and emphatic.
Okay.
Celia, what the fuck did you do? I like closed my eyes to think. Why is this one dancing?
Closed my eyes to think.
Hang on.
I simply changed form in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like this, and then I will turn into a weasel. Just like a longer cat.
The other mystics start seeing the transformation is what's kind of doing it for these shrimp folk, because it is the transformation of a nightmare. You can see the fleshy vine-like writhings. That strikes a chord in their brains, And all the other mystics start singing. Make a wisdom saving throw. Azalea.
Me? Okay,
Yeah.
all right, fine. All right. I have advantage because Hero's Feast, but I don't need it because I got a nat 20, which makes it a 32.
Okay.
God damn!
Nothing happens.
Woo!
Until something does happen. Roll initiative.
This is I've got to say, it's a nice change of pace to not be immediately attacked and or told to serve other things.
Sure.
No, that's Azalea. Azalea's saying that to Nova.
Azalea, make a history check.
Whoops. Okay. 9.
Azalea, I think we should leave.
Make
I
a
think
better
we're done.
history check.
I think we're done here. I think this is all there really is to see. I think we've blessed these things with our presence. They will start to worship us, and we can get the fuck out of here.
This was just getting fun. Fine.
You can stay if you want, but I'm fucking leaving. We have our thread. We've got what we need. You've given them good berries. I think we're done here. Have a good day, Surf. Peace and blessings.
Are you leaving?
Why would we stay?
Logic trap.
Oh. But.
Surf takes off his sunglasses.
But.
What is it?
I don't know. You guys were nice.
And now we have to go. We're not from this world. We can't stay. We come here briefly, and then we will pass. If you want to, you can. There's some say that the best way for people to live forever is for you to remember them. Tell our story. You're gonna need a language to do that, mate. Or drawings.
He starts drawing y'all's likeness. And it's 2 crows. And then a snake, but then it's scratched out. A cat, then it's scratched out. And then what was it, a weasel?
Mm-hmm.
And then a weasel. And then a snake, and it's scratched out, and a cat. And this one's Goopy.
But we've got all we need, my friend. So, take care. We're going to stop that asteroid so that prophecy doesn't come through, alright?
What? No, it has to come true.
Why?
Why? You
Because
wanna
it
die?
was prophesied.
That's not how those work.
That's
mate.
not sure.
Why would you stop it?
So that you all don't die, and so
That doesn't matter. The prophecy must come true.
Why?
Because it's a prophecy.
That's bad logic.
They've all come true before.
Fine, we'll make sure that it only comes through for you guys.
Cast meteor swarm.
Don't be meddling with fate.
It's not fate.
It is.
Okay, so then we're fated to fail.
Alright, bye. Don't die.
Alright, that solves that. Reminder that when we leave this place, I need to cast Meteor Storm right here. So that they all can fucking die.
Alright.
Are you sad you're going to lose your worshippers, Azalea?
No, I was going to suggest that I change their prophecy, but you know, you can destroy them via meteors as well.
Azalea,
changing-
there is quite the discovery here.
Mm-hmm.
Something that is unknown to you and your nightmare folk. This could be groundbreaking.
If you want to change their prophecy, do as you must. But my usual MO is to, if people have a death cult, I let them go through with it, even if I'm the one to kill them. Like, oh, we'll all die by stabbing. I'm like, okay, I'll stop the murderer and stab you myself. Net zero interaction.
That's all right.
It's less so the immediate situation is important, but more so the fact that this seems to work in some way is big.
It is incredibly odd that this nightmare is telling the truth.
You wonder, Azalea, if there are other factions or mechanics or magics that your people know of that just you don't know, that's been kept secret and tucked away or forgotten.
Well, there's not much to do now about it because we have to deal with the oncoming meteor.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I would
I'm
like
not
to
saying
revisit the civilization. No, I'm telling Nova of like there's not much we can do now about this oddity, but I would like to revisit the civilization before we leave permanently.
You
posture
mean
check.
blow them up with a meteorite? Yes, we can definitely give them one last talk and be like, don't worry, we are here to ensure your prophecy comes true and you all die in fiery death. And just to make sure that they're very aware of the dramatic irony of their own belief system before we fuck off.
Just the sound of eye rolling.
You came for the surf and turf. You left for the death cult.
All right. So, are we heading out?
Yeah. Let's get out.
All right. I'm gonna like head nudge at Melly and we'll scurry back up to the surface.
Squim, as the party is on their way back, you feel a poke from the side of your head. You feel just a poke, and it's Astrix and goes, who's just baffled by you anatomically.
Interesting.
Being a stone-faced humanoid gargoyle.
I'm gonna look over to Niram, and while we're still waiting, I'm just gonna say, I think if you try hard enough, you can fit into the hole and get them, so we can leave and get my
Miriam's
piece for
just
the
gonna
ship.
grab him by the neck and start shoving him in the hole.
Oh God. Okay. Make a strength
It's not
check.
gonna work this way.
Make a strength check.
Just try harder,
And
you'll
Squim,
No,
feel free
you're
to
supposed to try
make
harder.
a dex check to escape this fate.
Well, I can see if I can fit into the hole. I don't know if I'm gonna get stuck.
You're making progress.
Let me
Unfortunately.
see. I'm gonna roll dex. 21.
21.
Am I
And
making-
And you're wanting to get in there? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Okay.
I'll fold my cowl down.
Miriam?
That was a 39.
Okay. Denkles. Make a death save.
A death save?
As you are, this person, Miriam, is incredibly strong.
I don't have many bones.
Yeah, but the ones that you do are starting to puncture all your organs as you are being crammed into a tiny sized tunnel as a small sized creature.
You know, I think.
Miriam, I leave for 5 minutes.
I think they'd be back
Well,
by
I think
now.
you guys would see the head going in as you're trying to leave
Yeah,
out.
just
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Just
Death
try
save.
harder, you'll fit.
Death save.
Hold on, I'm checking to see if where did I have this at? Okay, yeah, I don't have that. So yeah, I think on the as soon as it starts to hurt myself, trying to get pushed into the hole, I'm going to use a Misty Step, and it'll just be like.
Okay.
I'll pop over to the side next to Nova, and it's like that didn't work. Let's not do that again.
As the party returns to
You
the
try
rest
hard
of the party.
enough.
Ace goes, "You didn't commit. Oh. You gotta commit."
Let's
Melly-
What are you
Melly
saying
is
about
shoving-
stone, huh?
It's a very hard surface. That is stronger than
This is fun.
flesh.
This is fun. Hang on.
Melly's gonna get up out of the hole and kind of brush her head by Nerium's foot, kind of in that way cats do. And Azalea's gonna pop two wings out of her back, turn into a Tressum, and land on Nerium's shoulder.
Oh, a Tristram flying cat. I love it.
Noise.
Nova's gonna get his ravens to rest on their respective shoulders. Okay, so change of plans. We need to stop an asteroid. I think that'll fuck up the invasion efforts quite a lot. Nobody could inform the people, and then after that we come back down here, and I will cast Meteor Swarm on all of them because they want to die by asteroid, and I don't want to fuck up their belief system.
I look visibly unenthused by that solution to this problem, but
Do they have a time limit on when they need to have this asteroid hit?
It didn't really seem so. It seemed like
You
it
do
just
it
had
right
to
now.
happen.
Why not expedite their apocalypse?
I don't want to waste the resources yet. Also, Azalea said they wanted to come and investigate them because apparently they're special.
Yeah.
Care to expound upon that at all, Azalea?
the
So?
nightmares don't tend to foresee the future for real.
Oh,
We
Just abduct
we
one.
simulate omens often, but to actually foresee the future is an oddity that I would like to investigate.
oh, well, we could always just
Let's take
abduct
Surf
and take
and
them
or
with us.
Interf, one of them.
We could just put them in a little jar. We can investigate them on the ship. We can put them back after we're done.
You're
and then we can
aliens.
kill them all
You come
with a
down.
meteorite.
You send out little things that aren't actually you, and then you abduct one.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely
And again,
opposed
what's
to that.
interesting about something being tiny when we're huge and powerful?
Shove you
I
back
say
in
as
the
I
hole,
swear
to God.
Well, seeing the future, I guess, is important. That doing some sort of divination, magic. They also didn't really cast the magic. They were just they didn't have a language, so they're just fucking about. They don't really know what they're doing. I don't know. If you're interested, Azalea, we will come back and investigate them. But if they want to die by meteorite, I'm not denying them their wishes.
I'm
Offer
not
them
opposed to
meteorite or
kidnapping
jar.
Interf.
Kidnapping in turf, we can do that right now.
It will be difficult to monitor his dreams whilst we're stopping a meteor, so perhaps after.
If you
Okay, we'll
focus and
abduct
try
in
hard
turf,
enough.
kill the rest of them, and then after we're done investigating him, I'll just drop a big rock on his skull, and then it will come through. Ordinarium could punch him. That's also a boulder-like surface.
Yeah.
I agree.
I hit like a meteor.
All right.
It
Well,
hurts like a
everyone,
meteor.
that has been our little adventure for the day. Time to go back to the surface.
All right.
How
the
high is
bless-
the surface?
About
How
2
far
days
up?
worth of travel.
How direct distance?
I don't
I
know.
want to see if I can expedite this. Could I make a check of some kind to remember to give a good guess?
I need, as the DM, I need to come up with an answer.
Okay.
What if we use plane shift? What would that do to us?
Well,
If
you're
you
in the
plane-
astral realm.
And you plane shift us somewhere, and then I plane shift us back to our ship. That could work.
Oh, I could use Walker and Dreams to teleport us to our last long rest.
That's
was
halfway up
halfway
the. That's halfway up the trip.
Yeah,
We
but that's,
definitely do.
that's
We'll do
half
that
less
at
of
the
the
plane.
trip.
If we don't have speed, we'll go do that.
Mm-hmm.
So where are
So
you
we're
plane shifting to, buddy?
Dog, you think I would know these things in this game? Do I get to pick?
Well, here's the thing. There is no
are
nearby
my
physical
options?
realm. Do you can you teleport to any physical realm? Or
It says I can target. I can specify a target destination in general terms, such as City of Brass on the
Okay,
elemental
okay,
plane
okay.
of fire, or the second level of the Nine Hells, or something.
Sure. Okay, so it doesn't need to be also where you are, just on a different
Correct.
axis, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, make something up.
Fester Swamp. That's still kicking. Can I go there? I want to see that Hydra corpse. Kermit the corpse.
Hydra, Kermit the dead Hydra.
That's a good sound. Love that sound.
Wait,
Yeah.
Fef, remember in Fester, weren't there like those 3 guys that like teleported in and then did nothing to
Yes.
the story?
Yeah. I remember that. 'cause
Remember
we,
them?
they came in on top of the inn, on top of the stump.
Yeah,
I
they
do
did.
remember those guys. They teleported by
Here,
fire.
I finally have a reason to have this background again.
Could we teleport there and be those guys?
It'll
and
be
see
perfect.
the whole party and then fuck off?
All my Fester backgrounds, even the important ones.
Hey.
The stump.
My brain's
Ugh.
folding in on itself.
Was this from this game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Terrible Dragon.
I couldn't remember.
I don't remember what the context was for
Okay,
that.
so
but it
here's my
definitely was from
issue.
this game.
Here's my issue. Fester happened tens of thousands of years prior to this time.
Isn't all time happening at the same time?
You're in the astral. You're outside of time.
So then
So that
we
works.
can teleport at any point in time, can we?
I feel like that works.
No. You can only teleport to the presence of where those people are in the timeline.
So the Fester Swamp. Let's see how it's doing. Let's see how it's doing
Check on it.
10,000 years in the future.
I want to see that
Okay.
corpse.
See it. Let's see what I want to see that stump.
Show me that stump.
Sorry. You've gone epic scale on me, and I need to
I
like
get it.
actually
Take your time.
let's go to break. I need to chew on that because that's because that's where Terraform campaign is happening right now. That's
I
the
get it.
same place,
Yeah.
just a little bit after Fester.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, let's go to break.
Take your time.
I need
You're
to
good.
think. All right.
The hash slinging, the hash bringing.
Someone who is brand new to D&D, I think, has joined the chat and over break said, "So what's this campaign about?"
You know, it's about a little bit of everything.
You want me to give them the synopsis?
Yeah, let's
Funny.
shoot him with the
Give me the lore
with the
breakdown.
lore
Offbeat.
dump. Yeah, hit him with the strawberry.
Picture this. Picture this, all right?
this.
Picture this, all right? So your name, you are some random no-name bastard who's about to die at sea in a dinghy. But then the ocean and the sky says, "We're trying to have a baby. Do you want to be reborn?" And you're like, "I fucking huh?" And then it just happens. You wake up. You're no longer who you were, but you don't give a shit. You're badass. You're a demigod. Your name is Nova Wake. And you wash up beside a furbolg who's trying to take your money. But there's one thing you like, and that's ambition. So you go, "Want to work for me?" And she goes like, "You have money?" And he's like, "Not yet, but I'm an investment. Trust." And it turns out you were right. You are about to become, with Nerium at your side, the most powerful pirate in the seas, which you do very successfully. Your ocean mom and your space dad, he's kind of like a deadbeat. You don't really give a shit about him. He's kind of a fucking asshole. Space dad was an asshole in the lore. You made him nice. He was a dickhead in the lore. But then
He still is.
your mom goes like, "Hey, I have a gift for you because you guys are so cool at being pirates and you're like always on the seas, and I want to give this to you." And they give you the most important, powerful ship in the entire universe, the Void Scourge. And it's this beautiful, powerful ship that you can traverse the space with. It's great. But you have over the time though, We've acquired a squad. You've acquired a squad of miscreants, of ragamuffins, of various other rapscallions. And Nova has a personality that some may find to be deplorable and a bad leader. So they decide one day that they're going to commit mutiny and kill Nova Wake. Nerium and Nova don't like this plan, and they think that these people are fucking assholes. So they go instead, no, you know what? If you want the ship, fine. If you're tempted by power, fine. But guess what? I'm destroying the ship first. So Nova and Nerium grip the ship, tear it up into shreds, killing everyone on board except themselves. When they wash up, though, Ma and the Void Dad are pissed. They're like, you broke our gift to you. That was so powerful, and you just broke it? And we're like, we'll fix it, and they're like, you fucking better. And so then they got banished from their home plane and have been sent on a 15-year journey to collect all the pieces of the Void Scourge and bring it back to life. They've collected so far 3 pieces, one of which being the rudder, the wheel, and the prow maiden.
She's a track star.
We've now collected them, those pieces at the very least, and we're hot on the tail of 2 more. We've met some wacky creatures over the time. We went to the Fey Wild. We have the River Lord's our best friend and drinking buddy. We went to the Shadowfell. Fuck the Shadowfell. We blew it up with a giant space dragon. We left the Shadowfell. We came to this place because it's supposedly where the Astro Elves are, but there's no Astro Elves here. What? Where'd they go? But you know what is here? A stupid god who did some revisionist history ass bullshit about a piece of our boat being like, oh, this was mine because no one owned it, and then he just didn't mention it to anyone, and he kept it, and and the thing is he's a shitty god because no one fucking worships him or gives a fuck about him, so he is now living in like a soul stream and is just like, this is the only way I can have sentience with this power of the Void Scourge. And so we're trying to get that piece, but the Mind Flayers arrived, and the Mind Flayers brought us Captain Squim, who is a treasure, yes, a gift, sir. The toy in a Happy Meal of people, you know.
How you gonna skip over the part where you became a wizard through a crazy spell and became
and meeting Azalea.
And became able to become the Nightmare King or something.
I didn't know how long we were gonna go with that. Okay, let's just
I'm just saying, you
Remember
skipped over
I
Azalea.
The Shadowfell. The Shadowfell fucking sucks. Fuck the Shadowfell. But
It's
while
fair.
we were there, meta talk, me and Feff had a sit down chat, and I was like, hey, at this point it was just me and Lexi who were in the campaign, and I was like, we're kind of strapped for resources all the time. If I'm a wizard, that just allows us to have more stuff. Can I respec? Can I withers this? And he was like, no, but I can do you one better. And in the basement of the Shadowfell place where we were being held captive, there was a black hole. And I jumped in it because that's where my dad lives. And I went, Papa, change me. And Papa went, okay. And then I through some super magical powers or whatever, I was reborn as a wizard who Nova Wake is now, and ascended to become the Nightmare King. I don't know what that means. Apparently Azalea does, but she hasn't been told me shit. So she's just sitting there on this information. And so then we blew up the Shadowfell. It goes kablamo, it explodes. We meet Azalea. Azalea shows up on our ship one day. And we were just fine with it.
I mean, I did walk up and go, hi, I'm a nightmare, and you went, okay.
Anyway,
Miriam said pretty much, I trust everybody because I know I can kill everybody. So
And Squim is the captain.
Squirm is the captain.
The captain, baby. Yeah,
So-
that's the Lord. You're caught up now.
it's pretty good. We can highlight that, honestly.
Offbeat, you should write lore for like a profession.
That's thank you. You know what?
That's crazy.
Could you send that information to Ubisoft
Put this.
and other such Toronto
This
located
one,
video
yep.
game companies?
Yeah. Oh man. Now if only you could just follow it up with like a bio or something. That just I don't know, one of those.
One of like a character bio, some more entries.
Yeah.
A couple of descriptions.
2 to 3 cinematic scenes, no more than 10 pages.
Yeah.
Let me grab the reins. Let me
Sorry,
back to the present. No, you're good. It's gotten too
Forget about the Bog Boys.
Black hole wizard.
Speaking
Chat
of
says
meta.
black hole wizard go burr.
Black hole wizard go. And that's why he's got a black hole for an eye. Anyways.
It's true. He did have his eye ripped out.
Won't you go?
Cry.
All right. Cry space tears.
You're saying you had the reins? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
Dankles, the player, has decided to send us way back by means of they don't want to climb all the way back up to the surface.
That's
so
a lot of work.
instead, we're gonna go back to I don't know if we have any Fester OG fans in here, but that was season
Right
2.
here, baby.
We're currently in season 5 of Longshot, a very different campaign from long ago. Dinkles has picked the stump, but what he didn't know was that that's also the place where Terraform is taking place, and across the ocean where Windfall is taking place.
Oh my god.
So this is hundreds of thousands of years in the future of the Terraform Windfall campaigns, just putting that on record.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Squim,
Yes.
how do you know of this land?
I believe this information was gathered from Elderbrain at some point. I believe they sent an individual to scout and take over this land, and they did not return. So whatever information was gathered was through the gleamings of their mind in their final moments.
Okay, and what does the casting of this spell look like as the party gathers together to literally move time and space because they're lazy, which is like the best thing I've ever seen in D&D.
Reach in my my cloak, and I grab out this little cube that I take my little ray gun and hold the trigger down on it. You see it start to glow, and then once it's glowed, I'll put my gun back up, and then kind of like a Rubik's cube, you're gonna see him kind of like and like fiddle around with the pieces until 4 pieces of the cube come out, and he's gonna throw them onto the ground, and it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and going through that on the ground is where the portal will appear. Kind of like if the best thing I can equate it to is remember in Spider-Man Homecoming when they're stealing the stuff off of that truck. They
Okay.
use those little magnetic cubes, but there's no magnets here. I don't think that exists in this world. But magic does, so they magically stick to the ground. And the portal's on the ground. It's a rectangular door-like portal.
Okay, can you see through the door like portal?
If you want me to, yeah.
Okay. You cannot.
I can't. Normally it's lit up, guys. I don't know what's going on.
There is a bright light.
All right, quickly.
I'm heavily suspicious of traveling through a portal that we don't know where we're going to.
I'll
Just
get
want
this
that
back.
on the record.
The Nova jumps and cannonballs in.
Just
Okay.
jumps after him because
Me and Melly also both press him form.
Okay. Bloop, bloop.
Mhm.
Astrix also jumps in.
just
No, you know what? Astrix, not about it. Climbs up.
By themselves?
Yep.
oh yeah.
All right.
They'll be fine.
They're a very high level rogue.
All right.
They won't be found.
Astrix goes up to the portal and goes, nah, fuck this, and starts climbing. Okay. So, welcome back to the swamplands that are no longer swamp.
No.
The stump's still there. It's petrified. And as you land down and kind of get your footing and look around, you see a distant city. No trees. Maybe a few trees. The city is dead. It is also petrified. The ground you walk upon looks like dirt, but is in fact stone. Cracks in this stone also appear all throughout over all the time. You can see at one point a tree is split down the middle as the crack in the ground, which came later, formed. And there is roiling smoke coming up from all of these cracks. This place feels dead.
This wasn't what it looked like in my head.
All right.
All right,
you do
where's your
see
next?
the house on top of the stump in one corner of that inn, that like 3-story inn. That's still there. It is.
I feel like there's a safe with nothing in it.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
We robbed them. Well, this place fucking sucks, Squim. I thought you'd have better locations for.
I didn't expect. They had said that the tree that was here had a lot of people on it, but I don't
Roll a
know. Maybe they
D100
left.
for me, Dinkles.
What am I? I have digital dice. What am I freaking out about? I don't have anything on my desk. Yeah.
Let me check something.
1. It's in the D&D Beyond. You should be able to see it, I think.
Oh no.
That's a 1.
That's amazing.
That's crazy, right?
That's
On a
crazy
digital
bad.
roll or anything.
In
For
rolling-
you,
Rolling low's good.
That's for
great.
traveling. Yes, this is
You
for
know-
encounters.
I'm proud of it. I'm gonna take this dub. Guys, be proud of your captain. Stop looking scared. Lexi, I'm looking at you. Don't look so scared. It's fine. It's a 1. It's good.
All right.
One
Well,
means
this campaign
you're in
was
first
really
place.
fun. It's been really nice playing with y'all. You know,
We
really,
can
really
literally just
enjoyed
plane
this time.
shift out. We're literally fine. We can literally just play shift back.
I only have 1 use to play shift.
I've got 2.
Okay,
We're
all right,
fine.
that's
Good. We are so good.
Sorry, I'm gonna need a second.
I can
No
play
one's
shift-
rolled a 1 before on the encounter.
Give
my
us
God.
drugs. Give us
Forgot I'm
drugs.
him.
Give us drugs? What?
It's a euphemism. On Infestor, drugs meant Nando's. So
Yeah.
casual,
Everything was Nando's.
casual
You know,
mix
like
up.
casual mistake.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like saying in
Common
Minecraft.
cheeky Nando's L.
Common cheeky.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Opposed to this one I just rolled was common, super ultra common squib dub. So
Uh-huh.
this is
Okay.
every day to me.
Okay.
How much money do we get?
I need a history check from the party on the name Salathir.
Okay.
Salad.
Salad,
Salathir.
it's salad fear.
22 from Nova.
17.
10. Not big on history. I don't know much
18.
about the world
18.
outside of
Squim.
what I know.
17. I don't know salad fingers.
From the cracks in the ground, hundreds of 4-winged bats with arachni legs and mandibles like a spider flock. Roll initiative as
No!
they begin to form a face.
Like a swarm.
Like the Aratham?
Like the Aratham? What you mean Aratham?
From Dark Crystal.
From Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. They would form a face and talk with it. These,
Maybe
like,
it is
spider-like
it is-
creatures.
They are combining to become a thing.
Y'all.
What?
Yeah.
What?
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 T20 that has been in dice jail for the last 3 months.
Oh no.
You know how it rolled decent last week?
Uh-huh.
no.
You'll never guess what it gave me on this initiative roll.
A 1.
No, not 20.
Yo! I'm putting the
Finally!
image.
For anyone who's new in the chat, just for context, I have consistently rolled so low in initiative that I've been last in every single combat except for I think 2 of them so far.
I rolled a 19, so I got 22.
I also got a 22, but you probably have a higher dex than I do.
I got a 29.
I can pretend I rolled an 18. I can pretend I rolled 1 less.
I got an 18.
So you can go first.
I know, it's okay, I'm not last, which
The
is
only
all I care
one-
about.
go ahead and check out the Void Scourge channel in the Discord.
Oh no.
How are you?
No. I don't like this.
I don't like this.
I don't like this. No, I don't.
I'm still standing.
I
Nope.
wasn't caught up
Nope.
scrolling down, and so the first thing I saw was that, like, I don't know
Was
what her name
Birdo?
is. Yeah, it was Birdo.
Why is Birdo in?
I was
Birdo,
like,
no.
That does not feel like the thing that we'd be fighting.
Ooh, that's kind of crazy. We should leave.
That's a no thank you, if I've ever seen one.
That's a fat no.
What difficulty level is this?
Dead in 2 rounds is how many if we want.
Shut the fuck up, corpse.
I'm curious to see how this goes.
Miriam, what's your Lex, what's your dex
I
score?
have a +3 to dex? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a higher dex than me, so you do first.
So who's going up first?
You.
All right.
Hang on.
For Fev, just in case this thing rolls higher than
Unless this thing rolls higher, yeah.
Just kill it.
Oh, Captain Squim, don't you want the honors?
Nah, I'm good. We can actually go.
22
Pulled something
on
in my
initiative.
Face.
I got a 29.
You got 29. Okay.
We got 3 22s. What is this?
I feel like initiative should just be like, all right, who goes after Offbeat?
You'd be surprised. I mean, and normally yes, but what is it? Windfall that you're always like?
Thursday I'm slow.
Thursday
I'm
you're slow. 29 for Nova. Squim, you said under 22.
Yeah.
What was it?
18.
18.
Looking at this creature, do I sense a piece of the Void Scourge on this plane?
Oh!
Is it here? Is there a piece?
No! Now we have to kill it.
Is there a piece? Yes or no?
It's the whole rest of the ship.
I swear to God.
You stop and look down at the stump, and you sense deep within the heart of this stump is a piece of wood that is not petrified because the magic was too powerful.
Nidium? There's a fucking piece here.
Where?
Squim, I could
We'll get
kiss
it later.
you.
Time to go.
Nope. We're killing this bitch right now. Battle formation.
What?
We're killing him. I
Azalea,
swear to God, Squim, you're
Miriam,
gonna pay your worth.
and this is especially for everyone who watches all 3 streams, all 3 campaigns, all about the stump out along the floor past the stump is scattered thousands of petrified dwarvish bones. Okay, so Nerium and Azalea both got 22. I've got a +1 on my 22. You got a +3. What's your dex, Azalea?
+2.
+2? Okay.
My dex is 14, so +2.
So it goes Nerium, Azalea, Salathir. Who rolled high on that history check real quick?
I did.
You did?
I had an
Yes.
18.
I got a
Okay.
22.
Nova.
Oh, the highest.
In the astral realm, in the astral, there is void space, right? Where there is nothing, where there is bad, well, arguably bad things, being the son of the void. You know that in the depths of the void, there is, what is it called? There is a muck, a bile. Known as the depths of the abyss. from this, the first primordial drought created mortal life, supposedly. Torment, with a capital T, lives there. This is an aspect of torment.
Aspects are killable. This is good information. If it was the actual one, that's bad. Okay. How far away is it?
Right now it is about 100 feet up and away, but it's also, there are also all of these little salfezus, which are the little bat spider things. Those are everywhere. And they're converging to form the face of this creature as more of it forms backwards, creating the draconic, long, serpentine, vile creature that is before you. Red eyes lighting up. Hungry, hungry eyes.
I'm going to perform an illegal maneuver.
Are you?
Well,
The double
maybe it's
park.
not exactly the illegal maneuver, but it's a maneuver I consider kind of cheeky. I'm gonna have my simulacrum cast True Polymorph on myself, and then I'm gonna shape change back into myself after I turn into a dragon. So I'll be a 3-layered.
You're gonna turn into a dragon?
Yes.
Wow, Offbeat Outlaw's gonna do
Okay.
something cheeky.
Okay.
Cheeky. No,
What
that's cheeky.
what dragon are you
Man
turning
knows.
into?
What is
A cool,
this?
sick one with wings
So-
and
A void dragon?
Hang on, I'm just getting the specifics down
the
here.
coolest dragon.
Void dragon?
I know we are technically level 20, but have we increased that level cap at all, considering all the feats and extra goodies we have?
Not as of yet, mechanically, no.
Okay, thank you. In that case, there's only one dragon I can be, and that is an ancient brass dragon.
Okay. I will allow you to skin it as a void dragon. It won't
Hooray!
be the void dragon, but feel free to aesthetically
Yay!
change your damage types and all that to
Okay.
equip.
Flavors free.
I'm
Flavor
going
is
to.
free.
I'm going to my simulacrum is going to cast True Herald Destroyer. I'm going to.
You look at Nova. You look at your sim, and he looks at you, and you both have the same crazy idea you've been chewing on.
Are we ready to perform the illegal maneuver? Not E1, of course, but A1. Yes. And then this beam of black hole energy just slices Nova in twain as he forms. His body turns into wings. He turns into a dragon, and then he uses his action and he changes shape back into himself. And then he uses his bonus action to cast a 5th level. Actually, no, I want to avoid damage, don't I? I don't know what this thing's gonna do. I'm gonna use my Blade Song, and so is my Simulacrum. We're both going to
First
activate our Blade
things
Songs.
first. It is going to counterspell your polymorph.
Could I counterspell a counterspell?
I believe so. What
I'm gonna
level
do
was
that.
the polymorph
Yeah.
cast at?
Oh, this is True Polymorph at 9th level.
Okay, so it's a 9th level counterspell. And I still have to. Well, I still have to roll, correct? Because it's over 4th.
If you're casting a 9th level counterspell, you don't have to roll.
Okay.
Actually,
Say hello to my 9th level counterspell.
And my counterspell couldn't counterspell something higher, or I'd have to roll for it, right?
you would have to roll it if you want to.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
going to
still
also. I'm also
try.
going to attempt just in case.
Okay.
Let's have Denkles go first.
What do I do? So DC equals. So is it just like an intelligence roll, or?
You add your spellcasting modifier to the roll. It's an ability check.
Okay, got it. So my spellcasting modifier is only a 5, and I need to beat the DC of the spell.
This DC is 19. It's set
Gross.
by the 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so I'm just rolling a d20 and adding my modifier, which is 5. Hiya! 9. So no, 14. That wouldn't have made it.
Okay. Sim will also make the attempt. Chat, this is a great time to give me inspiration.
For all of our newcomers here, you can spend the free channel points that you get over time for just watching to purchase.
Never mind, we're good. We're so
Spell
good.
slots, health,
What's
and
the
the
channel
like.
point for yawn? Is that just to make you yawn?
Yeah. He is very easily influenced.
I have.
That is a
I remember
19
that.
plus-
That's why I was just like, I could do that for free.
It's a
That's a
banned
19.
word.
The 19 plus 6 or 25 on the counter spell.
Barely made it.
Okay,
And he no longer has his reaction.
correct.
Mm-hmm. So as I change to a dragon, if he no longer has his reaction, and he has 9, that would cost a save. He's too far away from us, isn't he?
He's a bit
He's annoyingly far. I'm just gonna follow through with the rest of my plan. I'm gonna change shape back into myself. Bonus action. Bonus action, I'm going to cast, I'm going to use my Blade Song. So me and my Simulacrum are both activating our Blade Songs. Our ACs are now 24.
Okay.
Simulacrum doesn't have a reaction. I still have my reaction.
Okay.
But I also have 3 layers of hit points now. That's my turn.
Crazy.
All right. That brings us to Nerium with Azalea on deck. It's about 100 feet before you and upwards in the sky.
Miriam's annoyed because it's another spider.
It's fair.
She's
It
gonna
is kinda
spit on the
spidery
ground
looking.
and summon her echo from this fucking spit. She's just pissed. And just comes up, ready to go. And she's
Alrighty.
just gonna use all her movement speed to get close enough to try and bonk it, but she can't really do much if it's like 100 feet near.
I'm sorry. It should be 60 feet away, not 100. Audric made a great point. 60 feet is required for counterspell.
I get my spell back.
Well, it's closer. It's close enough. So we do the counterspell interaction happened. It's just now it's closer to us.
Oh, I see.
If everyone's cool with
Oh, because it had to be that close.
it. It had to be
do
that.
yeah.
If everyone's cool with that.
Okay.
Does that mean it's within range?
Of 60 feet.
Okay. Is it in the
Awesome.
sky or on the ground?
In the sky.
Okay.
Like right here. Or here.
Miriam, you're a
Does it?
a cloud giant, correct? You're a rune knight, correct?
Yeah.
And just a reminder, Offbeat, you can change your bonus action if you wanted to, because it's within 60 feet now. Audric, you get inspiration.
I am going to hold my action, actually, so I'm not going to change shape into a dragon. So I'm still dragon. I'm a big fuck off dragon.
Big fuck off dragon.
Bonus action. I am going to cast a 5th level. Because I'm a different creature, that means I've got full resources to do the following. I'm going to use the dragon's 7th level spell slot.
As a bonus
Cast-
action?
As a bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud. Because dragons are full casters.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they are.
Oh, yeah.
Of course they are.
Didn't know dragons could cast as a bonus action, though.
They can cast the spell's an action. It's an action. It gets the action that it costs. They have a full wizard spell list.
Gotcha. Oh, the spell is already a bonus action ability.
Spell is a bonus
Gotcha,
action. Yes.
gotcha.
So the spell is Spirit Shroud. I'm casting it as a bonus action.
I like it.
I will then move forward my fly speed of 80 feet up to it.
It'll let me jump on you, you dick.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to grapple.
You're good. Okay. Interesting.
Wait, actually, before I do it, does this thing look like it's magically flying or physically flying?
It's formed out of a swarm of lesser aberrations.
Oh, it's probably ungrappleable then.
It's becoming one form.
It's in a magical girl transformation right now.
Oh, it's in the midst of it.
It's just, yeah, it's so big it takes a while. So like the back
I'm
half
going
of
to
it is still
grab-
just a bunch of little bat things.
I'm gonna grab Miriam and place her on my head
Okay.
and fly up to it.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. And then still doing Blade Song for my simulacrum. Very sorry that this is very. Shut up!
You sure we can go?
That is my turn, passing it now to Nerian,
Okay.
who is now within range to bonk.
Bet. Summon Echo. Just
Okay. Right.
She's here and ready to go. So that means I get my 4 attacks, my 2 regular attacks, my 1 Echo attack, and my Polearm Master.
Okay.
And I have advantage. Okay. Plus... Math. 17 and 18. What's that? My mind's blanking.
17 plus
23,
18.
33.
17 and plus 18?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a 35, a 34, and a 33. I got 16, 17, and 18 on the die. And then the last one was 28 for the Polearm Master.
Well, if you don't have Polar Master because you summoned your Echo, but you can action
Oh, okay.
surge.
So ignore the last one.
But you can action surge.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, another 34, 32, and 16. That's not right. 27.
27 hits?
Nice.
All-
All 6
all-
hit.
I believe so.
All 6.
Everything I heard was over 20.
Yeah.
Then yes.
26 was the lowest.
26, yeah, that hits.
I got all 6 hits.
It's plus 26 for every hit because of Great Weapon Master.
Yay.
And do you want me to do the dice math?
Yes, please.
Welcome back, Raucus. Fish, what's going through Azalea's head?
Oh gosh, not this again.
6d10 plus 18d6.
At this point, Azalea's just been all like, well, I guess we jumped into the hole that led to the shrimp people because Nova fell, and we jumped through the portal because Nova jumped through the portal. So you know what? We're just here. This is fine. This is life, I guess. Ah!
You knew what this was.
Squim, what are the odds that you abandon them and run home?
I don't have any more magic that lets me go places.
If
so
you
unless
could-
I
if
can
you could,
hide
would you?
for like an hour, maybe. But I think if I stand in the vicinity of the group, I'll be safe.
So that's 102 damage on the dice, plus 26 times 6, for a total of 258 from Nerium.
What kind of damage?
A mixture of magical slashing and a force damage.
Use the force, Anakin.
Does that matter?
It seems to take the full damage. Nerium,
Seems.
how many times did you swing?
6.
And
well,
on the
I swung
fifth
4.
swing. Oh,
I technically swung 4. 2 of them was the Echo.
The echo is still you. You make the
No,
attack
it's
from
not.
their
Shut up.
position. Yes, it is. It's 6 times.
Yes, yes.
All right, girl. Make a wisdom save.
Fuck.
You have advantage from Hero's Feast.
Faf, I'm gonna be straight up. Is it higher than 24? Because I only get a +4 to wisdom.
You don't know.
$18.
18. Couple things happen. First, I need you to taint a cherished memory. I need it to be altered in some way that affects you.
Oh no.
Doesn't have to be big. As it takes this memory from you, corrupts it, and puts it back.
Where?
That's not enough to hang on. I need more dice.
No, no, you don't. It's okay.
So, I've got a 42 to hit.
You know, you just missed it.
Well, I bring it up to provoke the opportunity for someone to do something about it.
Who are you attacking?
Miriam.
Me.
42 to hit?
Mm-hmm. And this is from the swarm, using its reaction.
Miriam, you have a reaction to reduce the damage dealt on yourself with a spirit shield.
Yeah, spirit shield. You know, you're raging another creature you can. It says another creature you can see. Doesn't say myself.
Oh, not you. Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's worth the silvery barbs. 'Cause I don't think it's gonna do anything. Because that's a 42 to hit. So I'm gonna save that for critical hits.
Okay.
Okay.
I get a bonkin.
As you are carving your way through and attacking, thousands of these little razor four-winged bat-like spider-like creatures reach out and meet you. Every time you land a hit, a cascade of them. You take 175 magical slashing damage.
Is that halved?
It's halved.
I haven't halved it yet, but you take half of it. Sorry,
Yeah, that's what
just
I
to be
meant.
clear. I have not halved it yet for you. Azalea.
Okay, so. Azalea's gonna cast Moonbeam at 7th level, positioning it so it catches some of the swarm as well as the butt of this thing.
Okay.
It has to make a con save.
$18.
It does not pass, takes the full damage, and I am going to use the little spur that we added to the moonsicle to give the full damage. So it takes 70 points of radiant damage, and whatever else. So the swarm also takes this damage if it's also caught in this moonbeam.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look up at Miriam and use my Fey energy pool to heal her by 5d6, which is... Oh, I forgot to turn on hardware acceleration.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh, go faster. I believe in you.
Pick this up next week when those dice finally land.
Is 13 hit points, but you also get 5 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
Who's got... Okay, Nerium, with your crazy high passive insight. Azalea, you have crazy high
I
passive
also
insight?
have a crazy. I have
Your
a 22 passive insight.
Passive?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We got the
Y'all
good insight.
notice that the manifest form of Salathir and which is in itself a physical singular object, and the swarm that is basically the main of this creature that moves about it and is clustering together to create it, the swarm is taking the damage that is pointed at the creature.
So the swarm took double the damage from that, and the creature took nothing
Correct.
kind of energy? Okay.
Do we see a bunch of the swarm just fall out of this?
It's raining them, yes.
Miriam's just gonna bonk Nova with the butt of her thing. Be like, hey! It's not getting any damage! The little fuckers are taking it instead!
Well, that just means that suitable targets for it's target-rich environment for groups. You know, if that makes sense.
I just heard, ah!
It is a target-rich environment for group damage.
Dragonova. Dragonova tease.
My accent does not work very well. Okay.
That's my turn. I'm gonna, and then the start of this guy's next turn, he has to roll a con save as well.
Okay. Gaze of Suffering. Everybody within a 120-foot cone, so I'm gonna say that that's everybody.
The gaze of suffering?
It has to be con save first.
Don't attach them to this horrible, terrible thing, okay?
Has to make a con save first.
You watch the red eyes. Oh, thank you, the con save. I'm sorry.
You're good.
We're back in Fester. It must make a con save.
18 again, which is a fail.
And I'm gonna maximize the damage again, so take 70 radiant.
Okay.
Sizable moonbeam.
More dropping. Just a
Until I
massive
cast
pile.
the second one.
It's rain and wings.
Hallelujah!
All right. Everybody needs a con save of 21. Gaze of
Double it and give
Suffering.
it to Nova. He'll make it. I promise.
I got a 30.
Okay.
Is this considered magic and/or a spell? Magic
Not a
effect?
spell, is magic.
I will have advantage.
Yep.
Dragon Nova is going to use one of its 3 legendary resistances.
So,
Didn't realize
Oh,
you got
no.
those. I thought you didn't get the.
I don't get legendary actions. I get legendary resistances. Be sure.
this dice is going
I
back
will
to
check
dice
for you
jail.
though.
Oh no.
That
What
was
was
a
the
nat
DC?
1 for a solid 11.
Nova
Dice
Simulacrum.
jail.
It's a con save.
You gotta cleanse it. Put it in
It's
moon
a
water.
21.
That is
What was
the
the
DC. DC
Oh,
is
thank
21.
I got a
Thank
21
God.
also.
Oh, Celia.
And for yourself, Nova. Oh, you used a legendary
It was
resistance.
con,
Yeah.
right?
Anya.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I got an 11, but it was a nat 1, so.
All right. 14d10.
Still pretty good for con
necrotic
saves.
damage.
Plus 9. What?
14d10 necrotic damage.
No to legendary actions. Yes to legendary resistances. This was an errata, so yes, it's true.
What if he didn't?
What if you just...
You're going to take half if you succeeded. It comes out to a flat 70 necrotic damage. Now. A creature... Sorry, after this, if the creature has fewer than 100 hit points... Does that apply to anyone here?
Nope.
No.
No? Okay.
70 was the full amount of
I
damage.
lose concentration on
70
the
was the full.
Okay.
yeah, I lose concentration on the
Damn it.
On the moonbeam? Okay.
I maintain concentration on both True Polymorph and Spirit Shroud.
Okay. And no one's under 100 hit points now? Just double checking. All right, then I will reveal this later when it happens.
Ah!
Simulacrum might be.
Oh.
Yes, it's under 100 hit points.
Okay. Your simulacrum is overwhelmed by pain. A creature can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. While in pain, the creature's speed is reduced to 0 and has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and all saving throws, except saves to resist this ability. Additionally, the creature must succeed on a DC 21 con save throw whenever it tries to cast a spell. On a failure, the spell slot is consumed, but the spell fails.
Even if it succeeded on the save, this
happens?
happens?
That is correct.
Also, technically, Melly was caught in that and definitely does not have 100 hit points and also got like a 7, so Melly just like explodes.
Okay.
Melly, no! No!
So that was his first
Summon her
attack.
again later.
Now it's going to try to take a bite out of Nerium, who is falling?
Nope.
Okay.
Dragon's still up.
Not the first time Nerium was riding Nova.
19 plus 17 to hit. I'm going to assume that hits you.
You just missed it.
Are we liking the music? It's my first time using it.
I fuck with it.
Okay. $36 piercing damage, magical.
Ah.
So you resist it, you're good.
And then 2 claw marks for Dragonova.
I resist this because Nerium is an ancient barbarian.
Dirty 20.
Hits.
34.
Hits.
Okay.
Oh, I also lose my wild shape because of that hit, so I return to normal form.
On a scale of
So,
1
hang
to
on.
303, I'm feeling a 183 right now.
Yeah, he like as a reaction took half your health pool.
Yeah.
So the first claw attack does a total of 24 necrotic damage plus 18 magical slashing damage. Second swing, 12 necrotic.
This is all Matt's fault for rolling a 1.
Hey,
And 16 magical
do
slashing.
what I can. Some of us are just born successful.
Because of the resistance from Nerium, that is only 35 total damage. Thank you.
All right. On the last part, it is going to activate its aura of suffering. And that will happen for the beginning of people's turns. So that's how if you're Squim. You're still 60 feet away, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me see. What's the range of this aura? 60 feet. Very good. I need you to make a DC 21 wisdom save. Sorry.
You have
First you
advantage.
take the damage, and then...
Okay.
First you take just damage, and then you do a wisdom save for something else.
Okay.
DC 21 whiz save as I line up the damage.
So, am I taking damage before I make the save?
Correct.
Or- Okay. So wait, the damage just happens?
The damage just happens for being in the aura.
Okay.
9 damage.
Okay.
Quick point of order. Nerium has Sentinel, and a creature within 5 feet of her made an attack against a creature other than her. So it should have been targeting, and because of Oath of the Ancients, it should have been attacking me with disadvantage, as well as Nerium gets to make an opportunity attack.
Okay, let me get to that in a second.
Yes.
Offbeat, can I give you my character sheet to run me? Just use my abilities, maximize this situation.
Hand it over. I will look.
I'll just leave. Apparently, I don't need to be here.
Just trying to help, guys.
I didn't know there was an
Shut up
autopilot
forever.
option in D&D. I like
Not
this.
you.
If I could turn on auto battle for D&D, that's
I will
crazy.
shut up forever, then. Fuck you guys.
No, that wasn't a bad
It's not
thing.
even an
I'm
Offbeat thing.
I'm sending you
Dengles
my
is
list right
inadvertently
now.
making Lexi big sad.
I'm like, damn.
No, because I didn't build this guy for combat. That was all. Anything that's like good on this character is all from Brooklyn Tuesday, and
I
I
need
Brooklyn Tuesday.
that wisdom saving throw, my friend.
Hold on. Okay, so that will be. Is this magic?
It's magical, yes. Hey, Jet.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with advantage. Hiya! Unnatural 20, 26.
26. Okay. Nothing happens. All right, so I need to now swing at disadvantage on Nova twice.
Yeah, you need to make.
So
you need to make those
both hit last time. These are higher rolls.
Okay,
I've got
they
a
still hit.
plus. I've got a plus 17 to hit. I rolled a 16 and a 20.
still hit.
One of them's a crit, but hey, it's good we checked because it negated the crit because I was swinging at disadvantage.
And now Nerium gets to make an opportunity attack.
Okay. And then we'll get to the beginning of Denkle's turn. Squim's turn. In Lex's defense. Lexi's defense.
18 and 18 is what?
Level 20 campaign is
36.
complex.
36 to hit from Nerium.
The opportunity attack.
36 hits.
Hell yeah.
That is 1d10 plus 3d6 plus 26 for your damage.
21 plus 26.
3d10. It was 1d10 plus 3d6 plus 26. Or is that the way you rolled? Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
So your damage is what?
47.
Okay. Can I react to her react?
You've.
I've got it back
actually,
now.
Wait a second. Hold on, we have to backpedal quite a bit because if was the reaction of the beast attacking Nerium? Because it uses reaction to try and counterspell me.
But now it's got its turn back.
Yes, but previously when it attacked Nerium in retaliation, it hadn't had its turn yet.
You're right.
So it didn't
So
have its
no,
reaction.
it does not have its reaction back. Big brain. Okay. I take the damage.
Yay! Wait, the swarm takes the damage or he takes the damage?
Looks like the swarm's taking the damage.
Bunker.
Is the swarm like refreshing itself, or is it like, does it look like the cloud is waning?
The cloud is huge, but you're chipping away at it. I will point out. Well, no, I won't. I'll let you. I'll keep chewing on it. Squim.
Yes. How do we feel about trying like a banishment on the big guy thing?
I'm gonna legendary resist it.
Okay.
Do you have like a big? Do you have any AOE's? Any like area of effect damage things to shoot the
Let's
swarm?
see. Let's see. I have a sickening radiance, synaptic static.
Don't forget about your magic item. I don't remember what it do, but the one you got last episode.
Yeah, that just grabs people.
Okay.
I have
Static.
scatter.
Pretty good.
Let's do a cheeky little synaptic static. It's an intelligence save of 21.
Okay. 16.
Cool. It's going to take a bajillion psychic damage.
A
Let me see here.
bajillion.
It would be for. Is it the swarm and the creature the same thing or no?
They're not technically the same thing, no.
Okay, because it's like a.
One's made of the
Area.
other, but they're two different things.
So only one save was made.
Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere essentially.
Second
requires a
save.
saving intelligence saving throw.
The swarm itself has much lower stats. That is
see.
a 19 made 16.
Cool. Okay. And then so it'll be 8d6 psychic damage. That's like a bajillion. Go ahead and just kill it if you want. 27 psychic damage, and then
It appears the creature appears to take the psychic damage.
ooh, what's
Solitaire.
the intelligence of the swarm?
5.
Sick. Okay, cool. And after a failed save, it has muddled thoughts for a minute. So it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number from all attacks and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration and all that other stuff.
Huh, wait.
You can make an intelligence save at the end of your turn to
No, hang on.
check.
I've just remembered I gotta roll concentration.
Oh, you have to make that a disadvantage if it was Narium who triggered it because she's a mage slayer.
It is Squim triggering it with the psychic damage. Okay, it maintains concentration, but Solitaire themselves seems to be able to be targeted by psychic damage. Everything, all the other damage types are getting passed off to the swarm.
Okay. So both of the things have muddled thoughts.
Yep. What's that spell called
It-
again? Just so I can have it pulled up.
Synaptic static.
Ooh, it's a good one.
So because it failed that save to like when the spell was happening, did you subtract the d6 from all the Constitution saving throws for maintaining concentration? 'Cause that's part of the spell. Like when it hits and does the damage,
You're right.
if it failed, it subtracts a d6 from saving throws to maintain concentration. Did I make a difference?
Yep.
Did I mess something up for you? I'm
No,
sorry.
you,
I'm not actually though.
You guys watch as the figure itself returns to swarm.
Quick, kill it, Nova!
Good job, Squib!
Let's fucking go, Squim! You're
Swim?
the best! Yeah, swim!
Swim. I just imagine you've been calling me Swim the whole time. I just haven't noticed.
All right, you cast that. It disperses back into a cloud of these little south Zoas. What do you do for the rest of your turn, Dinkles? Or Squib?
I think that was everything I can do.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions. Yeah, I'm good.
It's gonna bring us to a lair action.
Ah.
No, not yet, actually. That's on the 20 mark. We have a 29 and 3 22s to go through first. Nova!
All right. Do I see this thing's central body now, then?
It has no more body. It is now a swarm.
It's all a swarm.
It's all
There's no-
swarm from before it was formed, and it was just these bat things that swarmed and began to form the creature. Now there's no creature. Now it has reverted back to a swarm.
I see.
Where's the peace, Nova?
There's no peace anymore. Just swing and just go for it.
I think Miriam means the piece of the ship.
It's underneath the stump.
The fuck we doing fighting this thing then?
I don't think this thing's gonna let us just grab it.
We could try asking
Squib,
it.
grab it!
Probably-
Try asking.
Sorry, I'm doing the spellcaster meme of something changed and I've got to rethink my entire turn.
It's a weird fight.
Squib, grab the stump.
Man, can't relate to that whatsoever. I don't know what you mean.
I got it. Let's go.
Spell has no effect on shape changers, and a normal creature making a wisdom saving throw. Creature can't activate, use or wield otherwise benefit when it's principally of its movement. The creature's limited the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. It can't. capable
So
of
just to
okay,
just
okay.
to really quick clarify while Offbeat's looking stuff up. So psychic damage hurt the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and all other damage types were getting siphoned off to the swarm. But
Correct.
now the thing isn't there anymore. It's just swarm.
Correct.
Is the
Okay.
thing dead, or is it just like?
No, I think the thing is the swarm, and the swarm is now rather than
Okay.
being a big central form,
Yeah,
it
it's
is
like
now
Gotcha.
since
swarm.
been dispersed.
There's the
so
swarm,
we have.
and
we
the
have
thing
to
is
fi-
like swarm squared, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Okay.
That clarifies. Thank you.
In that case, I have seen, I have thought, and I'm busy deciding what big fuck off area spell I need to cast on this thing.
Meteors will make the prophecy come true.
The prophecy.
Make the prophecy come true.
These things, they look dexterous though, right?
Walks will wane from the heavens.
They seem pretty dexterous. They're flitting around.
I don't like dexterity saving throws. I'm looking for something more damaging than that. You know what? Meteor Swarm will still do a fucking ton of damage. Use Nova in Dragon Nova is going to raise his arms.
Sorry.
Huh?
Ah!
Dragon these nuts.
Dragon
He's going
over
to
these
raise
nuts.
his- He's gonna fly up a little bit higher. So that if you look at the right angle, he's covering the sun
The
as he opens
prophecy.
his maw, and these 4 meteorites come from the sky and pelt this creature. As these void portals open, directing meteor strikes at this thing. I need dex saves from the swarm.
Walks will wane from the heavens.
It's gonna burn a legendary resistance.
Okay. You take half damage of the following: 20d6 fire and radiant damage every single one. So that's gonna be a total of 40d6, which will be halved.
Was that the second legendary resistance it used?
Yes,
think so.
use
I
it
believe
first
so.
on you,
I
and
believe
then
so.
second on me.
Awesome. Just checking. Thanks.
I should mark
Awesome.
that down.
Just check.
Awesome.
Legendary resistance 2.
Wicked.
There we go.
Come on.
I'm saving a spell for when he can't resist it anymore.
Half of 135 damage.
Damn.
So 67.
Where'd you find this?
Every single
son.
creature in the swarm takes 67 bludgeoning and fire damage as meteorites strike the earth.
Yay!
Yay!
Miriam's freaking out. She's like, "Oh God, last time this happened."
Last time this happened, we were fighting a god, so you know.
I learned this trick. It's funny.
Bonking him as she's on top.
Okay.
How big is the swarm?
Very.
Colossal, gargantuan, massive.
Okay, so meteor swarm hits all of them. Something smaller
Yeah,
probably
it's
wouldn't.
necessary that you did something that big.
Okay. How are they all looking?
There's less of them. That's for certain. You've probably got the swarm down to. Well, the issue is that there are more and more pouring out of the cracks in the ground. If that makes sense.
Nova, I think we just need to grab the thing and go.
All right, simulacrum, go look.
You are definitely chipping away at it, and it's losing health faster than it's gaining health. If that makes sense.
Gaining health, you say? As in healing?
Swarm's big. There's more and more adding to the swarm.
That's a good killer. How many people can be hit by a chain? How many things can be hit by a chain lightning? A bolt of lightning are 3 bolts that then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets. Higher levels goes to higher. That's not enough. All right. Simulacrum is going to cast a 8 and a 6th level action surged fireball at the swarm. I need more dexterity saving throws, please. 2 more.
And am I at disadvantage, correct?
You shouldn't be.
Because of the
Oh no,
sluggishness?
you have minus d6s from the saves because of. Actually, no.
Because
that
of
doesn't-
squim.
That's just concentration save. Sorry.
Okay,
no.
okay.
No, you're otherwise you're perfectly chill.
All right, the first one is a dexterity saving throw of 7. Second one
That's
is
fail.
a dexterity saving throw of 17.
That's also a fail. So you fail both of these. That is an 8th and a 6th level fireball. That's 8, 9, 10, 11 d6 plus 13 d6. 11 plus 13. That is 24 d6s in fire damage. That is 82 fire damage as Nova Simulacrum double-fingered guns and blasts you with the balls of blaze.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Okay. They scatter briefly. Roll a d4. The cohesive swarm scatters a bit.
1.
1. By your estimation, you have 1 round until the swarm reforms. Starting with Nerium, I assume.
Nova will fly Nerium back to the stump. Before the round sort of starts, and communicate as best he can the location of the piece.
Nerium barely understands that it's in the stump and just starts to uproot the whole thing.
Nerium, you plop down to do a casual flip of this massive stump. When you come into the problem that the stump, where it meets the earth, is one solid stone rock.
All right, so she just puts both her hands in the center to try and just split it apart instead of lifting it up.
Okay.
If she can't.
Let's
she can't
get
lift it.
a athletics check. You insane juggernaut. Chat is coming up with a couple of theories that aren't 100% wrong right now.
I don't like that. Anyways, rolled an 18 plus 21, so 39
Okay.
to split this fucking solid petrified rock in half.
It takes everything in you, and Squim, you've never seen this before. The sheer strength that Nerium has at her disposal, as she takes essentially a massive boulder the size of Walmart and splits it. Some God of War shit right here.
Beefcake. All right, do I do an inspection check? Do I do a investigation to see if I can?
Rubble. There is rubble formed. Squim, you can fly, correct?
Yeah.
Azalea, you were standing on top of this, or can you fly?
If you can turn into something, I can fly.
I'm at the moment in humanoid form
All right,
on the floor, like
make a
120
dex
feet away.
check, not a save, to kind of navigate your way down this crumbling stump.
This dice likes me so much better.
Nerium
That's
and Nova.
a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? You're
Hey.
good. Then you're good. Do you remember the like life tree that grew the fruits that gave the benefits of the long rest?
Yes.
What about it?
This stump looks a bit like one of those trees.
Fuck. It was already dead when I grabbed
It's
it.
been dead
Yeah, it
for a
was
long
already dead.
time.
Not my
Been
fault.
dead for a long time.
I didn't do it.
I
It was
will
already
mark
dead when I
this-
touched it.
Mark this down to tell Wheezy.
Okay.
You want me to do an investigation check, or Nova do an investigation check to find the piece?
You pry it open. Floating amongst the rubble, as rubble kind of breaks off of it and bounces off of it, is this link of chain with an anchor.
Azalea, grab it on your way down. As she sees her just going down towards it anyway.
Brings us to Azalea's turn, I believe.
Sorry. So what's happened?
I split the stump.
The
that you
petrified
guys, that you
stump
won.
is split open. The piece of Void Scourge was under it, was within it, and it's the anchor and the chain, a long piece of chain that belonged to the Void Scourge.
And you were on top of it, and it was huge, and you were like kind of going down as I split
it was big. Okay. I was
huge.
like, what
The
is
stump
a tree?
was the size
Why
of a
is-
Walmart.
Okay, it makes
Yeah, it was huge.
gotcha. Okay, this makes more sense. So, well, there's the tiny thing that's changed in combat that has thrown a wrench in the plan that I had.
Damn spellcasters.
Wait, so the chain is falling?
It's
No,
floating,
it's
but you're
kinda
going
just
down.
floating.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't. Hold on 1 second while I find something.
It's that said,
I
this
would-
anchor
I
is
would
like
really
the
like
size
to
of
this-
Nerium, maybe bigger.
Just kick it towards me. I'll catch it.
I'm very focused on the swarm at the moment. That's
It's fair.
potentially
It's
going
fair.
to re-become thing.
We can retcon that.
I am going to like make this kind of like squawk roar noise as from my face down, like the vininess happens, and I turn into a Quetzalcoatlus,
Gets a quaddle.
which is it's a huge flying dinosaur, and so I'm hovering above the ground, so I'm
Okay.
stable, and I'm going to scream and cast Feeble Mind at 8th level on the where I think the guy is in the chunk of swarm, like where that energy seems to be.
Coagulating it.
Yeah.
Would you like to hold your action to target that individual? That individual is not currently here. The swarm is here.
It stopped trying to be the creature and it poofed when you did your thing. So
First, after
It's gotta go overcome two things right now. In a round, it will become a swarm again, a cohesive unit, and then it has to become Salathier.
Does it need to keep
So
concentration?
it's not
to
even a
stay that
swarm
way?
yet.
The
Okay.
swarm was by, I believe, Nova flocked about. It has lost its cohesion. Now there's just a billion of these little tiny bat spider things.
Okay. So yeah, I will. So you're asking me if I want to ready it to cast it on the swarm once the swarm coagulates.
I want to know if you want to hold your action for when Salathier appears to cast it on Salathier, or do you want to just cast it on the swarm?
Is Salathier appearing the thing that's happening in one round?
yes,
Ish.
Okay.
sort of.
Ish. Sure. I will turn into a bird and fly there and ready my action to cast Feeble Mind at 7th level on Salathier the second that he becomes form
Okay.
of any kind. Like any indication of a solid thing to
Okay.
cast.
I'm just gonna retcon that conversation and just try
You're
to grab
totally
it.
fine. You take a hold of it. Make a con save.
Fuck. 24.
24. You can't let go of it, and your hand's turning to stone.
Oh god, not again.
Gets down to about your elbow. All right, Salathier's turn.
Fuck.
He is busy trying to get his minions to come back into a swarm. Squim.
What do we think? Because how quickly is that petrification situation looking? Like,
I'm at the elbow already.
okay, so imminent. Okay,
She can roll again at the beginning of her turn, and it will progress if she fails.
got it.
I got a +10 to my cons, so maybe the next one will be better.
Nova, how quickly can we leave?
Like, as soon as Nerium grabs a hold of that anchor, we'll be out of here.
Okay. Which you are grabbing it, right?
Yeah, I have it.
She's got it.
Oh, okay.
Y'all can
Can't
just
let go of it if she wanted to.
You should just.
As-
y'all can just poof me out of here if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
As soon as my turn starts, I have saved some spell slots to plane shift back to the Phalanx Dreadnought.
If I were to Niram, are you currently just kind of like sitting there, or are you like falling, flying?
She's just holding on to it. It's like in the
Okay.
air. She's on the ground, but she's kind of like, well, I have it.
She's fair. Okay. Could I use? See, the thing is if I use like telekinesis to try and like pick it up, it won't be touching us physically. So I don't know if that messes with the plane shift.
Just grab my hand or something. My other
Yeah, but
hand.
I also don't want to get turned into stone. If it's gonna do the thing like Guardians of the Galaxy, where it just passes through everybody that's touching it. In like
I'm
a daisy chain.
assuming it would have to touch the other hand first.
That's fair. I could also cast Fly on you, just so that you have it and you're strong enough to pick up a Walmart. So I imagine that should be fine. So I'll move over to you and cast Fly.
Oh Jesus!
Fly, Niram, fly.
Okay.
All
Are
right.
you doing? Oh, you're doing it. Okay. I'm gonna go away now.
Which brings us to Nova. Squim, was at the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Nova.
Nova, in dragon form, is going to grab his sim, is going to grab Azalea.
Yoink her out of the air.
I'm a big bird. I'm a huge bird.
I'm a dragon.
He's a sick cool dragon.
You're a dude. You're a dragon polymorphed as a dude.
No, I'm not polymorphed as a dude. I'm a
Okay.
dude polymorphed as a dragon right now. I'm still a dragon.
Okay.
I grabbed my sim. I'm gonna put my arm over and around. Or look, we got two ways to do this. We need to link hands. Either I tuck you under my armpit, or I grab your leg and we go and fall. But we're linking hands.
I guess you're grabbing my leg.
As Nova flies past, dive bombing the Quetzalcoatlus, yoink! Just grabbed out of the
Poor
air.
Azalea just.
A simulacrum. I'm just gonna swing my simulacrum at Squim to slap Squim, and at the moment of connection, I am going to cast plane shift to the Phalanx Dreadnought.
Okay.
No one's grabbing me.
I did.
Yeah.
Squim's
I cast
grabbing
Squim's
Fly,
got you.
so that you're not just hanging.
Oh,
You
I thought
have
you
your own-
I thought you went
Oh,
away.
no, you said to grab your other hand, so I did. But I just cast Fly on you so that you can fly.
Okay.
Yep. And we plane shift out of here.
Together.
Azalea, as you're leaving the that's the end of his turn, right? Which is the end of the round. So you see Salathir begin to form again on your way out, procking your held action.
Feeble mind his ass!
Make an is it an intelligence save?
Probably.
An intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
I rolled a 6. Plus 5. So an 11.
My spell save DC is a 22, so that fails.
Yay.
I blast his mind, shatter his intellect, and he takes 46 psychic damage. Oh, I forgot to turn on hard work, so I forget.
Oh my
Let's
god.
Go.
We'll see you next week,
Come
guys.
back, please, I believe in you. 13 psychic damage, and now it can't cast spells, or understand language, or communicate intelligibly, or activate magic items
So
for the next 30
if
days.
I remember correctly, its intelligence is set way down.
It's intelligence,
It's intelligence
and
and
charisma.
charisma.
Set to 1.
Yeah,
But it,
the
set
creature.
to 1, and it
it's
needs an
spec-
intelligence saving throw of 22 to come out of the
Permanently
Yeah,
feeble-minded.
yeah,
It's perma feeble-minded.
Yep. Yep.
The spell can be ended by greater restoration, heal, or wish.
You think it's got friends?
I don't occult.
We just permanently feeble-minded a
Well,
god.
it can't understand
The
language,
Avatar
so it
one.
can't communicate to them that it needs those spells. It's just
It's just a
When
rock.
the
It's
Terraform
just-
crew eventually gets to the stump, they're gonna see it split open and a dope just on the ground. Just
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
So
Oh, you can fuck with them, Feff.
no, this all happens long after the events of
Aw,
Terraform.
damn. Alright, that's fine. That would have been funny.
I'm just thinking of the world as a whole now that there's a mindless challenge rating 23 dragon
can't cast
draconic
spells.
avatar. Yeah. Let loose upon the
Charisma's-
world.
and its charisma is set to 1, which is like
Yeah.
the source of its personality, which is very much linked to its godly ability.
Yep, nope.
It is a very pretty movable statue.
All of that to say, one day that's gonna I'm gonna be like, you remember that one time in Void Scourge where we
That's gonna
When we
bite us in
showed
the
up,
ass.
stole an anchor, and went, "Fuck you."
split open a
Hydra
stump
2.0.
from Fester? Yeah.
Shalathier the bat here. It's been a nice.
Tangles, I'm so glad you got to be here for Shattering of the Stump. I'm so glad you thought of it.
Thanks, Azalea.
I do have a question though. Seeing as we're being flung across the plane as this is happening, do I know that it's been successfully nerfed by Feeble Mind?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. My goodness. Otherwise, I'm just gonna give Nova an earful.
And I'll be like, "That's crazy, frisbee throw."
Nerium, make a con save.
Could you roll a little higher than last time? Because that'd be like super great.
Wait, are we still in initiative?
No.
Oh, okay. Is this like a petrification of some kind?
26?
Fail.
Damn!
It is petrification of a kind. It is to your shoulder, creeping up your neck now.
Oh, god damn
Is
it.
it enough? Would I need less greater resto to get rid of it, or is
You're
lesser
not sure.
resto good
This
enough?
does seem to be souped though.
Greater resto should get rid of the condition petrification.
All right,
So,
I'm gonna cast greater resto on it.
It stops the process,
Mm-hmm.
but she remains half in stone.
Did I use true polymorph to just turn her back into her normal self?
okay.
Yeah, actually, you could. Wow.
Fix your arm.
Wait.
I could use.
Wait.
No, no,
Wait. This will be so cool.
Oh my god.
Or, I'm sorry. Do you want to be something else?
No. You've put the anchor in her. She's attached to it. She's holding it. That's one piece of
Oh.
stone.
Thick. You're our rock. Unless you don't want to be. Maybe break your arm off first, and then I'll do it.
Nerium.
Telling me? Have two?
Nerium. Around your spine.
Part of the
It
ship.
feels like there are these chains bound around it, around your rib cage. You can feel, you don't see it, but it feels like there's an anchor on your back
Oh.
that's not there. And you have a legendary action.
What'd you do?
As a legendary action, you can cause stone blight, which is a very souped up
What did I do?
which is a very souped up, apocalyptic, potentially, petrification.
It's one of those things where I'm like, make a con save
Well,
at the end of me.
the issue being, you could petrify a world, so you really got to be careful with it. You
No,
right now, for now, have a vast amount of destructive power.
Nova, something's wrong.
What's the problem? You look fine. Where's the anchor?
It's in my ribs.
Oh, it shouldn't be there.
Nova,
It's
you
my
look up,
bones.
and you've never seen a more dead-eyed look in Miriam's eyes.
Grim, what did you cast on Miriam?
True polymorph.
You want this to stop? Miriam?
True, yeah, you could always just dispel it.
Yeah.
It's only been a couple of seconds.
You can also just throw up concentration.
If you touch me.
I've never wanted to strangle you so badly in my life.
Miriam, do you want this to go back? Do you want this to be fixed? Changed?
I just don't want to hurt anyone on accident.
Ooh,
So
you
it-
could hurt the fake mind flayers.
You could.
Just like touch their ship or something.
I say, considering we know that this is how it works, Azalea, we're going to need your assistance for something real quick.
All right.
Could you cast Bless on Miriam? You have Bless.
I don't have bless.
You could as a legendary action.
I could as a legendary. Well, I mean, can I use that out of combat?
Oh, yeah, no.
Enter combat, everyone.
I just get. I would like to punch Miriam in the face.
All right.
All right. Let's not abuse the fourth wall too hard here.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, oh yeah, it's not my spell list. Otherwise. So.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Dragon Nova is going to shape change into a level 1 cleric. That is going to use level 1 cleric to cast Bless. Then gonna shape change
Feels
out.
meta-y.
It's okay.
Have I? If you want to veto this, you can. I can. I'll change into Old Nova and cast Bless if that's more suitable.
I feel like that's better than just saying you're turning into a cleric.
I will shape
Dear
change then.
insert like a 2D like printout
Yeah.
of like the level 1 cleric from one of the D&D books.
Cut out.
I will shape change into Old Nova before wizardification happened.
Okay.
And I will cast
Where
Bless
those muscles
on.
come from?
I can do what I want. I'm magic. And I will cast Bless on Miriam. I shouldn't. I'm gonna get ready to do that. I'm gonna have my simulacrum cast Dispel Magic on Miriam to end the true polymorph. I do have to roll for it though. I succeed. What does
Miriam,
happens
everything.
after the dispel?
So you end the true polymorph. Is that correct, Dinkles?
The question is, how long have I until I concentrate on it, or what?
I've cast Dispel Magic on the true poly on Miriam.
Does that
Oh,
affect true
good.
polymorph?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Yeah,
then Miriam.
it is magic.
Oh, you have a sigh of relief as you and then you realize, oh, I could only half sigh, and you look down and you're still half stone, holding onto the anchor again.
I will then, my held action, I will cast Bless from Old Nova on Miriam, giving her a d6 for her next saving throw.
Would I be able to use? I mean, I have a couple of healing related things and true res prepped.
I just need to make
So-
this con save.
I could just.
Look, worst comes to worst, we kill Miriam and revive her.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's always
All
on
right.
the table.
I've died so many times by your hand, you fuck.
And I'll do it once more. Make your damn safe.
Hey, welcome in, Dice Nazism. Hope you're doing well, friend.
About to see if I make a save.
There's no save coming.
There is none? Shit.
Not with Azalea's ending of the
They use greater
of the
restoration to
growth.
stop
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Save was just to end the growth.
The save was to get rid of the petrification, but it's such a powerful magic item that it only stopped the process.
So I can't make a save.
This is a
Alright.
piece of the Void Scourge we're talking about here.
All right. There's one more option we have. One more thing we can do.
I ain't got
Could
no
I-
abilities. I can't do nothing, guys.
I'm going to unshape change myself and then shape change into Wizard Nova.
Okay.
One second.
Would
Dankles,
heal
roll a
do
d12 for me.
God damn it.
Dankles, roll a d12 for me real quick.
I've been clicking.
You're not sure?
I guess I'll try to cast heal at 6th level as well.
Okay, read me heal.
Choose a creature that you can see within range. A surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to regain 70 hit points. The spell also ends blindness, deafness, and any diseases affecting the target. The spell has no effect on constructs or the undead.
Good, we're good.
Okay.
Because
Requiring
greater resto
two
specifically
spells
states that it ends in
to
effect.
yeah, requiring 2 spells to fully fix to thwart the power of this anchor and chain. Nerium, you feel feeling first. First, the nerves return to you, which is a strange sensation being in stone. And then, as that horrifying experience abates, you manage to let go of the chain. And you have some insight as to this piece of the Void Scourge and what it's capable of.
Squib, don't you dare fucking touch that.
What?
I'm still this huge bird, and so I had to like peck your arm to cast greater resto, and I like squawked at you. So I'm just like looming over you, just.
Thanks, hon. Appreciate it. I could have obliterated an entire planet with that thing.
That's very useful
You should've.
information.
I will do it to yours, Squib.
I
Put it
didn't.
back. I'll take it back, I swear.
All right, everybody. I think that's where we're going to call it there for a night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been Void Scourge in Space, the level 20 campaign that takes place in the astral realm along the astral current. Think Treasure Planet meets Fae. Kind of. It's confusing. This campaign is wild. I don't know how to really summarize the bonkers level that this campaign gets to. I'm SirFeffers, the humble dungeon master of the Long Shot Table, and it is my honor to have these crazy yahoos with us. Real quick, before we get to the character outros, head over to the YouTube Jacob Feffers if you want to tune into fully edited episodes of all 3 weekly campaigns, and of which there's like 4 years worth of content on that YouTube channel. We've been at this. And head up our Discord if you would like to join a community. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. Let me throw it over to Fish Finley while I set up this raid.
Hello, I'm Fish Finley. You can find me in all the places as Fish Finley. I sing, I play games, I do art. It's a fun time. I'm participating in Inktober this year, so check out my Instagram. See all the drawings every day, every single day. There's a new drawing. It's amazing. I love this campaign so much. I love playing with these wonderful folks. It's also awesome to get to play this season with you, Matt. It's wonderful. I'm super, super hype to see where this goes. Azalea is really excited about A, like new weird nightmare shit, and also B, there's like the whole people actually liking her presence thing. That's new.
That's
new.
That's weird.
New. So she's having a great time. Yeah. Gonna throw it over to Denkles.
Howdy guys, I'm Dankles. Again, I don't talk like this, but you can find me on the internet at Dankles. You can also find me at Unbeatable Cast, where we play a Pokemon game, and it's so much fun. I could explain it again, but if you at this point you've been here for the whole time, just go watch the beginning of it and hear that spiel. But Squim is feeling good, feeling great. I'm happy I rolled that 1 because that was cool. I'll never get to do that. And then I also like that I fused a piece of the Void Scourge to Nero.
And made her a god of destruction for 3
and you
seconds.
should have stayed that way. You should have embodied your cat and become Beerus. I will pass it to Offbeat.
Howdy. My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under those exact same names. Offbeat Outlaw, that being I've been Nova Wake, who was super down to try and kill salad fingers, but everyone was so scared and was he's so spooky, and I was like, whatever. He just got. I'm fine with it. We should have killed him. That's all I'm saying. I think it would have been much funnier if we killed
disconnect Offbeat from the call.
Well, we did get another piece of the Void Scourge just haphazardly, which is exactly the type of luck that Nova needs and is happy with. And he's like, you know what? All this does is further prove how awesome we are, guys. We never come into problems ever. Everything works out for us.
Shut the fuck up before Feff kills me. You guys all have spells. I'll just die.
What is the role of a barbarian at 20th level? Meat shield. Yes. Not to mention that's our damage dealer.
I don't even deal the most.
I think you do. What was
Nova
it, like
still
300
does.
plus? Does Nova have it beat?
I have it in terms
thought
of
Nova
consistency. I can deal more damage reliably, but if Nerium does get a critical hit, I am fucked.
See?
Nerium's
You are valid.
hits. If Nerium gets a single crit, she outputs easily into the 400s, and if she gets more than one critical hit, she will output into 500s. So it's mostly
Damn.
Nova does a lot of damage, but he'll run out of steam very quickly at about turn 3. Nerium will consistently output sizable chunks, and if you get crits, it's all over.
Okay.
Glorious.
Yeah, meat shield.
All right. Has anyone not gone?
Me.
Go.
Lexi.
Hello, I am SmolBirdLex. You can find me at SmolBirdLex and SmolBirdArt. I am here on Saturdays. I am in Phoenix, Milwaukee on Wednesdays. Hire me for art stuff. You see all this art around you. It's beautiful. I did it. Hire me.
It's amazing. It's wonderful and amazing. Look at it. Look at how amazing it is.
Stop it.
It's wonderful and amazing.
All right, everybody, pile into this raid. We're going to kick with Oddity Draws. Good bean, good friend. Go show him some love for me and have a fantastic rest of your weekend, my friends. I'll see y'all Tuesday for Terraform. And we are rated